Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 29th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside. Hot, weather was interesting, but got this morning, a bunch of dogs to deal with, all the good fun stuff there. Got up earlier and I showed a dog woke me up. Got them out, got them taken care of, hopped in the hot tub for a few minutes. From there, got the dogs all fed, got everything, figuring out, get the dogs getting, got them all fed. That's the big thing. It takes a while when you're separating them all out and whatnot. Got all taken care of, hung around the house a little bit, had a few errands to go run, got a few things done here and there, had to run out and feed the dog out at the golf course, take care of him, all that good stuff. And then we was watching across the street a lot because today's their last day to get out of my house, and they're packing up, and it's amazing watching people move so much but do no work. Like, I watch people come in and out of the house, like a dozen times empty-handed. Like, then they come out carrying a box. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you doing? I watched a guy walk from the backyard around to the front holding a 2.5 foot 2x4 and probably a 3.5 foot 1x4 or 1x1, like a little tiny stick, and carrying him out, and he's holding him out like this, like he's holding a diaper, like a shitty diaper of a newborn. And he's walking out, both hands out, no gloves, just like scared to death of these things. And there was a little, like the yardstick they put when it says, we just sprayed your grass for fertilizer or weed or whatever, or bugs, don't walk on it until it's dry. There was one of those in his hand. So he had those two sticks. He walked away in the backyard carrying just those two. By the way, there's dozens of things back there they gotta be carrying out also. Carries them out there, lays them out the side of the driveway, and then realizes, oh, wrong side of the driveway. Picks them up, moves them to the side of the driveway with the rest of the giant pile that's the size of 2 cars right now. Puts it on that pile. Like, why? It's so much work. Just do the damn work. Like, it makes no sense. So, kind of getting a good chuckle out of that kind of fun stuff there. Talked to the agent. Actually, as I was coming back from my run, whatever, I saw him out there. I kind of gave a wave to him. He's like, just gave me like a mad mug. The dude that's moving out. It's like, well, go fuck yourself, whatever. And then he's like, oh, I didn't recognize it was you without the hat on. And I'm like, okay, because I don't have a fedora on. You don't recognize me as a running cap? Like, what the hell? So we chat a little bit, and I see, still planning on being out? He's like, oh yeah, should have it done, be done. Told the agent, she's telling the agent they won't be out until like 9. He's telling the agent they'll be out by 6, then maybe out by 9, and back and forth. And it was a cluster. So I went ahead, got a few other things done. Had some other dogs, went home, so that was cool, got that taken care of. Everything's going good there. From there, wife got home from work. We were kind of watching us, and it's a mess. 9 o'clock rolls around. I've already had dinner, watched some TV. I went outside and had a cigar. Went out there, it's like, they done? No, not even close. The selling agent came over to my house, knocking on my door after 9 o'clock at night. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, you shouldn't know, ridiculous. So, and I told my agent, I'm like, I'm not doing a walkthrough at night. It's dark, I can't see shit, whatever and whatnot. And not gonna happen. So she comes over and tells me, I'm like, we'll do it at 7:30 tomorrow. Like, we'll meet you in the morning, do a walkthrough, have them out of there. Well, they didn't have to tell, because I didn't tell them, because I told my agent earlier in the day, don't even plan on being over here. I'm not doing this, at 9 o'clock at night. That's ridiculous. There's no way we'll do it in the morning. But don't tell them that, because if they know that, they'll push that shit off. And the contract states got to be out of here by tonight. By midnight, they were saying the 9th, which is funny because they're acting like, the selling agent is acting like I'm some kind of big bully here for honoring a contract that they demanded we write up. Because I had word of mouth and a handshake that said, I'll give you $5,000 to get out of my house before closing. They're the ones that want this gigantic contract written up with all kinds of loopholes for hurricanes and acts of God, and they'll rent the house back for $1 a day or $100 a day and stuff. I'm like, nope, you'll never be a tenant of mine. It'll be delayed closing. We'll move past it, may throw the whole deal out. No way in hell I'm gonna have you as a tenant of mine. So because they determined it had to be put on a contract, which now holds me to what they call a legally binding contract, where before I was just man on my word, didn't trust my word. So she's over here like, are you still going to honor the contract? So the contract states this, what it is. They're the ones that won the contract, not the handshake. That's what we got. So if they're out, they're out. If they're not, they're not. Tell them to get out of my house. They've had a month. I offered them till July 8th also. I gave them a perfect chance. Today I will push it back to the 8th because we want to have 4th of July weekend in here and stuff, whatever and whatnot. Nope, don't need it. We'll be out of there. Not my problem. Get out of my house, all I care about. 11, so she finally leaves, blah blah whatever. She's like, oh, the house is empty. The house, like, just the garage has stuff in it. So that still means they're not out then, right? There's still camper back there. It's a giant freaking fifth wheel camper in the backyard. That means they're not out of my house. So I need to be out of my property so I can get this thing closed, get this house done, get it all taken care of. So she, oh, it's empty. It's all empty. I said, it ain't empty. It ain't empty. I was trying to be a dickhead. I really wanted to go. I will bet you the $5,000 I owe them. And if you want to go and tell them the house is empty, walk through. If there's anything in the house, they don't get my $5,000. If it is anything in the house, I'll give you 10. You know, I'll let them keep the 5 and I'll give you an extra 5. How you want to take that bet? Wasn't trying to be a dick. Let it go. So 11:57 p.m. they text me a bunch of photos of inside the house empty. I don't know if the house, the rest of the stuff in the garage was empty or not, because there was no picture of the garage in that pile of stuff, but didn't care. I was pissed. They text me at midnight or 11:57 p.m. when the first set of pictures came in. They sent me like 40 photos of the house. Ridiculousness. But yeah, that's where we started off there. It's like, whatever. So as of right now, plan is tomorrow to 7:30 a.m. either there across the yard, across the road, and do a final walkthrough so we can go to closing, get ourselves a house paid for. So yay. But that's how my night went. It was just, even my agent's like, holy crap, they're just so neurotic people. I'm like, yep, 100%. Not any bad one to ever have it. I could never make them a tenant. Couldn't do it. Just no. Everything is emergency. Everything's trauma. Everything's just a big deal, and I don't have time for that crap. Get your stuff, get out, pay people. Don't pay people, keep the money. I don't care. Whatever it is, just get out. That's all I need to get out. So we'll see tomorrow how it all turns out, how much they do get out, how much crap they leave behind, how much damage they did while they're there, and all that good fun stuff. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.